So this is the, what's this place called, Magnus? Perua, in Mexico. About 8 or 9 restaurants up there. And there's supposed to be a little shop, so hopefully we'll be able to get some veggies. We're just about out.
Really cold. Yeah, the wind's died, so we're motoring. We left at 3 this morning, and we should get there to our overnight in Anchorage by about 2 o'clock.
Where did we leave from?
It was called Bahia de Carmela.
Where are we going to?
We're going to Punta Isla, which is
50
miles in, and it's our last night before we get to Banderas Bay and La Cruz, which is in the Puerto Vallarta area. So yeah, it's just a beautiful day, sun's just coming up, moon's got about an hour and a half to go before it sets. Light winds at 6 knots from the ocean, from the land, and we're just passing Roca Negra, Black Rock, to our starboard side. There's been no ships tonight. It's been very quiet, and yeah, just sitting here freezing. I could go inside and put jeans on. Yeah, it's sun will be up in a minute and then it'll be hot. That's a quick report. There.
We're just coming into Punta Apala. It's tiny. Hopefully there's enough room for us to fit in there.
There's a bar there.
Oh, cool. That's all we need then. That's fantastic. Here we are on this little inlet, cobbled streets. And a really fancy restaurant right on the edge of the water. Another restaurant and a very friendly entrance.
Chocolate? Do you want any?
I want chocolate.
Chocolate, no chocolate.
Managed to find beer in this little place. And in this lovely place.
Well, the water pump stopped working. The fuse holder was getting red hot. So I figured there must be a high resistance joint, so I put a new fuse holder in. Still getting hot, and then the engine motor itself got hot. So I'm surmising that it's got either a shorted winding or something, so we don't have a pressure pump. But this being nutshell, we have a brand spanking new, straight out of the box, never used freshwater pump right here, brand new. This thing must be 20-30 years old, and it's here ready to be installed. So thanks again, Mr. Nutshell owner from previous times. You've saved our bacon. So now I'm just going to fit this up and take the other pump out, get the other pump motor rewound, so we've got another spare again, and we're good to go. So how lucky is that, eh? It was right there in a box. Unbelievable. Rubber mounted shock absorber feet.
Are you just tying them up?
Just getting in the right position to be mounted up.
Just taking the mounting screws out?
Yeah, I hate slotted screws. Mr. Slotted should not be allowed. I prefer Mr. Philip. Or better than that is Mr. Allen. Right, I've got a job for you. Can you stick your finger in the hole?
There we go, switched out.
Right, let's see if it's going to work. Yes! How good's that? We've now got a pressure pump once again. Bit of tidying up and it'll be like new.
Just about to leave this beautiful little place and head north, closer to Puerto Vallarta. We're sailing. No engine. See? Beautiful.
There we go, see how Rat goes on the surf. He's committed. Come Peanut, you can do it. He's in. He's not in. He's sideways. Oh, beautiful landing. Oh, now he's going back out, backwards. And now he's going back in, forwards. And he's out. Nice landing, Rat. Well done, mate.
Beautiful morning. Everything's quiet. No pangas. No music. Quiet beach. Here comes the party boat. Rat's putting down the sails. We're just coming into La Cruz. The marina's dead ahead and we're going to anchor slightly to the starboard of the marina. Very hazy day. For the first time, there are actually lots of yachts somewhere. We're not the only one.
We've just gone to the port captain and checked into this place, so we're now officially allowed to be here. It's pretty painless, wasn't it?
Very easy.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. We just had to go in and sign some forms and done. So yeah, well, he said, how long do you want to stay? And I was going, oh, maybe a week. Going to wait for this new dinghy. And before I said it, he said, a year, 2 years. So apparently people stay here a while. But yeah, we'll hang around until we get all the bits we need, all the parts that we're waiting on and bits and pieces. But for now, we've just been shopping, got some bits for dinner, and Wendy's going to go and cook up a storm. Should be good. So yeah.
We just found this lovely place called Octopus Garden. We're going to have a nice beer here, and then we'll head off to the supermarket to buy a few provisions because we're completely out on the boat. Isn't it lovely? We'll come back another day and have something to eat. What's going on?
The gas switch stopped working during the night and came up with a fault. I've been trying to get a new one of these gas switches, but I can't locate them anywhere in Mexico, so I'm just going to see if I can fix this one. Yep, just as I expected, the fault, a bit of corrosion on one of the, this is actually behind sent the board. What's happened is water must have got in through the hole here and corroded this area. So we've still got gas detection monitoring, so that hasn't failed. The only bit that's failed is the on-off switch because I think it gets too much use. So once I resolder this bridge, we'll bridge this area here, put it back together, we should be good to go. That's where it's broken right there.
Okay.
So what I need to do is clean that up, remove a bit of the insulation off there, clean that up, and a dab of solder across the two, and that'll have that all tickety-boo. We'll be able to turn the gas on again. One of the hardest things in the world to solder.
What's going on?
Well, the water pump on the dunny is on the fritz, so that's the original seal out of it, which is leaking. So I don't have, funnily enough, I don't actually have a spare seal on board that size, but I have found one where the inner diameter will seal nicely on the shaft. It's just the outer diameter is too big to go in the hole. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to trim this seal down, because the only part we really need is the lip seal part of it. So I'll trim that down to fit in, put that in, and we should have a leak-free pump on the toilet again. And then I will buy one of these whenever I can get one. So there we go, we'll give it a crack.
I see you're using the trusty, very blunt kitchen scissors.
These are the only scissors we have on board, apart from Wendy's good scissors for sewing. And they've been using them for cutting steel, for cutting aluminium, for cutting Teflon, and for cutting seals. So here we go, I've chopped the seal down. It doesn't have to be a perfect fit, because that'll, as long as it's bigger than the hole, we're fine. And it does compress as this tightens up. It compresses it down, so it'll seal nicely. So we've got that, we've got this. I'm now going to go and put them in and see if it works. Nutshell.
Go ahead, tell us about it.
Yeah, a couple of Australians bought a boat down in Panama and just slowly heading up the west coast, finally up to Alaska one day.
Well, welcome here. Any other arrivals?
What are you doing?
On the net this morning, the cruiser net this morning, I heard that there was a French baker that delivers French-made goods in the morning. So I've just been doing some research. I found his Facebook site because they weren't answering the VHF, and I just sending an order through to get some croissants for breakfast. So I just sent it then. I just hit the button. Oh God, he's quick. Perfect, he said. So there we go. We've ordered some croissants and some baguettes for lunch, and it's going to be delivered to the boat at 8 AM. So exciting. We'll see how it all turns out. Cheers. Yep. Good morning.
Good morning.
Has the baker arrived?
Yeah.
Morning.
Good morning.
2 plain croissants
Yeah.
and 1 chocolate.
Yeah.
And this is the chocolate.
Chocolate. Yeah.
Okay. And I've got ham and cheese burritos and
Yeah.
ham, cheese, and jalapeno.
We ordered 2 of them as well.
You did?
Yeah.
2 large baguettes and 2 burritos de jamon. Oh, you're right. You did get these. Okay.
Oui, oui.
Wait. Okay.
Oh, look at this. It's like being in Barra.
Right? Well, we totally stole the idea.
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, that looks good.
Oh, yeah. Here, I'll put 'em over.
Wow. I knew we bought that tray for a reason.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Wow.
Oh, wait.
That's good.
That's all good.
Okay, and it's the stuff's still warm.
Yeah, it's warm as.
Yeah.
We've just had the French baker, well, It was baked by a French baker.
Yes.
Delivery was by our neighbours.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll see
Dropped
how.
off some.
In the rain,
good
we had a
stuff.
bit of a storm last night, and they still came out in the rain and dropped it off. So looking forward to sampling the delights for breakfast.
Looks yummy.
Yeah.
See
See
ya.
ya. So what do you got here, Wen?
We've got 2 baguettes. We've got that's got jalapeno, I think, and cheese and
ham.
in it. A chocolate croissant and 2 plain croissants under there.
Cool. So let's get our mince.
Meat looks
Steak. Meat here is very, very good.
beautiful.
Yeah.
The quality of it. We're heading to Walmart.
Yeah, doing a shop. We've done a shop for a few weeks. So getting some stuff.
Yeah, in La Cruz.
Yeah.
On a Collectivo.
Again,
A very fancy one.
very fancy.
Bit bumpy.
We're in Mexico, eating Chinese. So it's sort of a fusion thing happening. So I thought I'd get with the program, fuse my eating. So I call it fusion eating. Why not?
I'm just trying to get some of the action with the utensils.
Well, this is for rice.
Yeah.
Because it's not sticky rice, it's very hard to pick up with the sticks. So yeah, you mix it together.
Here comes the party boat. I'm just waiting for Magnus to come back with peanut because he couldn't fit on there with all the shopping. And the party boat's come back for the day.
So thank you very much again for coming with us. You had a great time. Por favor, we appreciate you guys for the banners. This is Chicaloca, alright?
We're just heading into town, well, into the marina, which is there. You can't really see it because it's night time. And heading into the marina to go to a movie night. They're showing a movie called Made in America, I think. No, American something. And we're going to go and have a look. We've got a couple of beers and yeah, a night out. We're taking Wendy on a date. We reckon, Wen?
Yeah, been on a date for a while.
Can't really see you, hang on.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
okay.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
That'd be nice. Haven't been on a date for a long time. Looking forward to it. Yeah.
So here we are. That's the movie. I can't remember what it's called. Cool spot. At the marina. There's a mast there. So right at the marina. There's the movie.
It's very bright.
What's happening?
We're at the movies. We've got mattress, we've got a cushion, we've got nibbles, we've got beer. We've got it all.
Life's good.
That's very good. Cheers. Beautiful colours tonight in the anchorage of La Cruz. Looks like we've got a new boat coming in. And Rat has just got back to the boat and he spotted a runaway tender. And he's gone to investigate, but he's coming back empty-handed, so I guess it's not a runaway tender after all, but perhaps a little tender on anchor waiting for the mothership to return. There he is, you can just see him. It's quite a long way for Peanut to go to investigate, but if it had been a runaway tender, then it would have been a nice thing to rescue it and give it back to its owner. He'll want a beer when he gets here. It's about half an hour later now, and here he comes. So what's the story?
He was surfing. He went and anchored it, and then put his surfboard in the water so he can go surfing.
Ah,
So he didn't have to paddle quite so far back.
so no saving
No
a loose
saving
tender.
at all.
What are you doing, darling?
Oh, I'm just cooking some burgers.
Oh, din-dins.
Yeah, we do like hamburgers. Only ones we put all this together ourselves. And the beef is just sensational from the Kenny's Butcher down the road.
We're going to step it up a bit though, aren't we? I'm going to make some chicken satay skewers in the next couple of days because the meat is so good from Kenny's.
Yeah.
We had steak yesterday and it was the best steak I've had in, well, overseas.
Yeah.
Best steak.
Beautiful.
Amazing. And so inexpensive.
Yeah. So that's tonight, some burgers.
Yep, burger night. And this is the evening here in La Cruz, Anchorage. Lots of boats here.
25 I count.
25. And tomorrow?
Speedy Gonzalez is.
Oh yeah. We might have a little bit of dinghy envy. Here they go. And then tomorrow we're going to head into town because apparently there's a lovely market at the marina. So we're going to go and check that out and see what that's all about, because this cruising lark is all very new to us and we're now in a place where they have all sorts of things going on. So we thought we'd sort of partake of the things and yeah, get a bit of social going on. That's not a bad view, is it? And the sun's about to set.
I can't wait to start cooking some salmon.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit...
Or any fish, because we haven't caught any fish for a long time.
Magnus, what's my favourite fish?
Salmon.
Any way you like it.
Yeah.
That is my favourite fish, so I
Yeah.
can't wait to be catching salmon.
Oh,
And then
yes.
I guess we'll get used to the salmon and we'll want something else, but...
Yeah. I want mahi-mahi again. I love the pelicans,
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
or as I call them, lichens.
Look at that sunset,
Are
guys.
those going to land? That's all the radar, no?
Beautiful. I'm having a flip.
Yeah, but it's not easy on these barbecues. I'm used to a flat plate.
We're going to get a, what do you call it? A plate made, aren't we?
Stainless plate.
Well, I think we are. I don't know where, but we'll find somewhere. Or bring one from Australia. It might be a bit heavy. They look alright. Doing a grand job, darling. At least they look flame grilled, like Hungry Jack's.
Yeah.
But Magnus has already had a burger, and it was so good
I have
that
another
he's
one.
made himself a little mini one as well.
Little slider.
Sunny and